Hello, YouTube family. It's me again. Um, with good news. Um, I get to have my debulking surgery. Um, on March 14th. I will be in the hospital for 2 nights. Um, and they will have me up walking within hours of me waking up from anesthesia, which I can imagine with staples. And the incision, she said, should be about 5 inches. It's not going to be as big as I thought. Not as big as other people's that I've seen. It's all according to where your cancer is. And she only had the radiology notes. She didn't actually look at the scans, but she's going to get me pictures of the scans, like the before and after chemo. But there was significant changes. First off, I was born without an appendix. I guess it's like your pinky toe gonna fall off one day. We're not gonna have pinky toes when kids are born. We don't need it, and we don't need our appendix. All it does is rupture and cause people problems. And so I just don't have one. She asked me, was it surgically removed? And I was like, no, I would know. And pardon me, but I've been crying all day, like scared tears, praying, praising the Lord, praying more. And she told me that my pelvic exam was great, rectal exam was great, not my favorite thing in the world, but I got over it. Shows I'm 100% ready for surgery. They're giving me, some more time to get over. I've only been 2 weeks out of the last chemo treatment. And she said it's not often that she sees like numbers just drop by half every single chemo they go through. Now, I don't know what it is since my last chemo because it's only been 2 weeks, but I will find out the 24th that morning. They'll run my blood, and there's a chance that I could have a blood transfusion. She said it's rather common with advanced ovarian cancer patients. Plus, my hemoglobin was like right below normal last time I was there for chemo. But I've been eating iron-rich foods and taking iron supplements, so hopefully I corrected that myself. The ovary, it went down 2/3. It's only a third the size it was when I started. It's no longer sitting on the bowel, and she doesn't see any cancer on the bowel. It just kind of shrunk away from it. And but if she gets in there and sees, trace, she'll have to resection about that much of my bowel. She said, which is, very common. But she was like, we're not sure about whether we're going to have to take your lymph nodes or not, but in the scan, they said that the lymph nodes were unremarkable, which is what you want to hear because it means there's nothing there to find. She said the right ovary is perfectly fine. They're going to take that omentum, that covering, out. And the spot that was at the top of my liver went from being like a quarter to being like the size of a straw, you know, the part you suck through, that little. It's just like a spot, which means I won't have to lose as much of my liver as they said I would, which is wonderful. Let me see. Yeah, then they do something called a wash, a flush, and then they glue you together, and then they staple you together. So I've just been taking this in all day. I've been home since like 3 o'clock, and it's like 10 now, but I've just been, I don't know, it's been me trying to talk to my family and group text and people messaging me. So I wanted to get this out there for you guys because y'all have been there with me, a lot of you, since my first video. And we're going to do videos before surgery. My mom's going to be there with me. I'll have to teach her how to do a video. And then we're going to do recovery. Let her walk in front of me or beside me or behind me and get some videos, some shorts to put out. And after those 2 days, I go home and I rest for 4 weeks, go back, and she's just going to look at the incision, see how I'm healing, go back home, and then total of 2 more weeks later, 6 weeks total, recovery time. And then they're going to do 3 more rounds of the same chemo that I already had. That right there, they call it the sandwich technique. They sandwich the surgery in the middle. And then when I'm done with that third one, I get to ring the bell, and I cannot wait. Cancer-free. Now, I'm looking on a piece of paper. She told me that there are these things called PARP inhibitors. She called them PARPs, but I don't know what the initials stand for. And she wrote the name of a medicine, but you know, it's a doctor. I can't read that. But I'll take that. People that have advanced ovarian cancers, it remarkably reduces any chance of any genetic cancers from forming somewhere else. And it's only for people that have a genetic, like I tested for the BRCA1. So it's for that. And I guess I'll have to take it for the rest of my life, so I don't have to go back in there again. But yeah, so so happy. So happy. I've never been so happy for somebody to slice me open in my life. So please comment. I want to hear your positive, your happy comments. Make sure that notification bell is turned on because I'm not showing anything. Let me know if there are ads showing yet. I don't know how that works. And if you share this, it'll get to more people, and hopefully we'll get more family members. And that way, I feel like this is what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to be a witness to women, to make sure no matter what that they go get their annual checkup at their gynecologist, because if I had done that over the past 5 years, I wouldn't be here right now. It would have gotten caught early and surgically removed, and I wouldn't have had to have gone through all this. So it's my own fault. But my praise goes to the Lord and my chemo team at UAB. Don't forget your butterflies in the comments. I always love seeing those pretty butterflies. So again, love you guys. Thank you for all the prayers. You guys have been great. Y'all have been better than my family. I mean, with a lot of stuff, my close family, yeah, they followed me, my mom and my sisters, but other family members, not as much. And they are going to actually, my cancer that they take out, they're sending portions to different labs at different places in the college for the students to study. And I had to sign off on that. And I said, gladly, if it'll help another woman, gladly. Take it all. Just hand it to somebody. I don't care. But anyway, I'm babbling. So I'm going to get off here and get me something to drink. Not hard liquor. And I'm going to enjoy the rest of my night knowing that this cancer inside me is dying fast, and it's going to be gone before I know it. Anyway, love you guys. Peace out.